The following presentation is rated Lexx. Would not recommend without adult supervision.
Look at you. See, if you was paying attention, you'd understand that the damn door was open. So look, bro. Look. Regardless of what you got going on, we got about 5 hours before we got to be back on the road. We got to hit Chicago. So we got about 5 hours. So straight to the room, to bed, man, to sleep. Mm-hmm. No women. Mm-hmm. What did you looking at me like that for?
Because how you gonna tell me no women and you the king of all the broads?
We ain't talking about me right now. We ain't talking. Focus, okay? Right. If you was focused, you would have hit the button. Why are we still sitting here? Hit the button, man.
You said women. I mean, what, man? Hey, listen, can I at least get a midget?
If you get a listen. If you get a midget, it got to be two of them. They got to be twin midgets, all right? No, because if you get a midget and she fine, I'm going to need parts of that. Plus, since it's only half a chicken, won't count.
Well, she can hang off my arm, and we can make it work. The hell? Got a snack track? Snacks.
Wait, look, man. No, look.
Boy, we got a snack track.
It's a trail.
You see that?
I think that's our room, too. 103, man. That's it.
Hey, man, look at this right here, man. This little hostess treat kind of look like me. Look. I'm just saying, bro. Hey, bro, all these snacks, man, I think this establishment has mice. You don't be needing to eat this stuff anyway, bro, because you said you was on a diet, so don't worry about it, brother. Okay, check this out, homie. You take care of this chiller snacks. I'm about to go call the midget and get my charger.
You trying to
I'm about to call the midgets, bro, and get the charger. Just get the snacks, man.
Okay, call the midgets.
Yeah,
man.
you know they like
make sure she bring her
them
sister.
little Debbie's for little
make
people.
Make sure she bring her sister. And this time, I get the one with both titties.
That's my turn, bro.
Come on, man.
This is one of them songs you can sit back and smoke a blunt to and get real fucked up. I want to dedicate this one to all the lovely young ladies out there. Who, me? I'm Lexx Vegas, a.k.a. a whole-tainment motherfucker. And I want all of y'all ladies to know something. I'd rather fuck with you all goddamn night, cause your pussy's good. All goddamn night. And I'm fucking all your friends, cause you ran your mouth all through the hood. Maybe one of your girls. You were bragging to your friends, saying Lexx Vegas knows how to smash. Put this dick down. So bring your ass here and give me some. Let me wax that ass. Go on, sing that shit, homeboy. Sing that shit. I'd rather fuck you, yeah. Sing it to me, girl.
Said I'd rather fuck with you.
Oh, shit. That's okay. Sing that, homeboy.
I'd rather fuck you, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Said I'd rather fuck with you.
I'd rather fuck with you, cause I like the way you scream my name. She be screaming my name. You tell me the pussy's mine. We both know your man's a lame. That nigga's a lame. Now I'm all up in your ears, spitting top-notch game, and I'm not gonna stop. Come here, girl. Till I got you on your knees, giving me headshots, that sloppy top. Go ahead, sing that shit, bro. I'd rather fuck you, yeah. Fuck with you.
Said I'd rather fuck with you.
Sounds so sexy, don't you agree?
I'd rather fuck you, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tell him something, girl.
Said I'd rather fuck with you.
Matter of fact, go ahead and take the microphone.
Ooh, boy, I'd rather fuck with you, yeah. Said I'd rather fuck with you.
Tell him who you wanna fuck with.
I need you, baby, ooh, yeah.
You said that already. You said that. That's okay.
Said I'd rather fuck with you.
I'd rather fuck with you, cause these other bitches wanna wine and dine. But I think I'm gonna decline on your next request, cause you just crossed the line. Girl, you way out of hand. She said she wanted me to eat the pussy, but I think I'll pass. Hell no. Take your ass to the west side, where them boys eat ass. You know that shit. No, I ain't saying that shit. I'd rather fuck you, yeah. Come on, girl, talk to me.
Said I'd rather fuck with you.
Sing that shit, homeboy.
I'd rather fuck you, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Said I'd
case y'all didn't know, it's been another presentation. They call me Lexx Ruffin, and these are the temptations. Y'all ain't shit without Lexx Ruffin. So what we gonna do is we gonna go ahead and fade that out. We gonna leave this one to all the lovers tonight. You know what I'm saying? Me, they call me Smarty Baby. We gonna see y'all next time, yeah.
Still classic. Hey, if this is gonna be the last show of Redline, I gotta play the video that almost got us kicked off of Redline.
Oh, it only makes sense.
It only made fucking sense, man.
When I seen it, I knew what it was.
We dropped that video, shit. I got a call the next day. They're like, yeah, we need to talk. We got some sponsors. I got a whole problem with that shit.
Video wasn't even that crazy.
It wasn't that crazy. I thought it wasn't that crazy.
But it was funny as fuck.
Man, that video was fucking crazy.
They tried to cancel my shit.
Nigga, the snack trail had me. I was captured at the snack trail.
Hey man, it be like that sometimes, man. Sometimes you gotta use what you got to get what you need. What up, Dub? I see you, baby.
Dubbington.
You know, Dub was gonna tune in for the last show.
The culture.
Over here in Redline, man. It's kind of bittersweet, man. Is the whole thing is coming to an end, man. It's the end of the line.
Hold the week up to the end of the road.
How did I know you was gonna build that?
Still I
Come on,
can't.
man. It's an emotional night, man. But we still gonna have some fun, man. We still gonna have some fun, man. We got the pod god in the building.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who else gonna be here but for my final show but my motherfucking brother, man, the biological step bruh.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? We got pod god in the building, the corner god is in the building. Man. It's getting Teresa, I see you, baby. How you feeling?
Hey.
All right, they tuned in. Make sure. So I guess it's about that time. One last time on Redline Radio. Tim, go ahead and give them the rundown. One last time on Redline.
Man, y'all know the rules,
They
man.
know the rules, man.
You gotta go grab some snacks.
Grab some snacks.
Grab me some when you go
When you grab your snacks, grab Tim some snacks.
Please.
Grab you something to drink.
Make sure you grab you something to drink, because when
Got
you
mine.
grabbing your snacks, you're going to need something to drink. And then when you grabbing something to drink for your snacks, make sure you grab Tim something to drink for his snacks too.
Please get real comfortable.
Get real comfortable. But before you do,
Grab some titties.
grab some titties. Not Tim's titties.
Please, not my titties.
Anybody but Tim's.
Don't grab Tim's titties, man.
But most important,
The most important thing.
share the show.
Man, hit the share button, man. It's
Quit
about to
playing.
get- we got real good energy in the building, man. The pod guy was early. I can't even say he was on
Extra
time.
early.
He was early.
Come on, man. I'll pull up, man.
Hey, I ain't say you wouldn't. But we ain't used to people like at least getting here early. On time. Your ass was early.
There's only one other person that was here earlier than you.
Right. And that was Ryan.
Hey
The
man,
white guy.
Hey man, when you on time, you late. So
There you go.
All right,
Hello,
Coach
brother.
Carter.
I appreciate it. Buck, man.
What up,
The
Doc?
last let the bee breathe, man. What artists we working with tonight?
You should go ahead to D. Pause. Detroit.
Detroit. I'm glad you cleared that up.
Pause.
All right. So Detroit, I can run with that.
It's so cold in the D. How the fuck are we supposed to keep peace? It's all on the niggas' mind. When the clock
why am I
in
not
on
surprised
time,
that you know
it's
that
so
song? Tim?
cold.
As y'all can see, Tim's energy is real high right now as well. Tim's energy is real high.
Hi. Yes, that's
So
a,
listen, man, we got less than a
Great way
minute
to
before we get
describe it.
started, man. We got a
You hit
real
the share
good
button
show.
yet?
They had to hit the share button, man.
Hit the
They
share button,
rock
man.
with us like that, man.
Make it show.
They wasn't gonna come this far and not hit the share button.
Just
yet,
had to make
man.
sure.
We'd already asked them a couple times, and I know they didn't hit the share button, man, because that's how they rock with us, Tim.
For sure.
You know,
For sure.
we got somebody with they fucked up ass sounds outside.
They
I
are
think that's
fucking-
because I'm here. Because when I did my show here, the motorcycles always ran past me, and I'd
That's
be
a
in the
fact.
middle of a good ass point and telling people how right I was.
Because of that Trump bar across the street. That
What, the
motherfucker-
MAGA
that
bar?
motherfucker- that
They was
Trump bar
all
across
hogs
the
too.
street. Right.
All hogs.
Boss hog.
They was over there punching air on Tuesday.
Matter of fact, it's 7:00. Tim, let's do it.
The following presentation is rated Lexx. Would not recommend without adult supervision.
You ready? You ready?
You know I'm ready.
Hey, collab. You already know we ready. Turn the motherfucking music.
Let's go. We in the land and we rockin' with Lexx, baby. I let his world like Jupiter where you rain. He giving the kosher flavor, securing all of his pain. His words might sting like a taser, but he accurate like the laser. Let's get it. Hot topic. Tune in cause he get it poppin'. They saying he out of pop. Tell hating to stop it. It's Red Line Radio, Mr. AKA. Let the cream but fuck these hoes. Better hide your babe. Every Thursday at 7 we catch a vibe. Watch it when you at home or listen live while you drive. The realest you just arrived. You living the just alive. Fight all the lows and highs. Never failure to thrive. Minimize all your disruption. Ready for dope discussion. Tell the kids no interruption, but 2 on no production. White tee, chocolate skin, shade. This an upgrade from any station you play. You can feel this dope shit in your veins.
But it's another. I would say it's another one. It's the last one, man. It's the last episode of the Lex Vegas show here at Red Line Radio. And as always, I'm your host, Lex Vegas, a.k.a. Smarty McFly, a.k.a. Peter Popoff, a.k.a. the Dirt Diggler, a.k.a. the HNIC, a.k.a. Smarty F Baby, a.k.a. Smarty Velly the Don, a.k.a. Head DiBiase, a.k.a. Head E Murphy, a.k.a. Head E Kruger, a.k.a. Head Sanford, a.k.a. Head Flintstone, a.k.a. Head. Just give me some, man. Damn. A.k.a. Damn, man. It's our last Let the Beat Breathe here, Red Line Radio, man. You know, and Tim came with the D. Pause.
Big
Detroit. All right, and I can rock with the D. No Diddy. You know, and I can talk a little bit about my time here at Red Line Radio, man. You know, a lot has changed since January the 14th of 2021, man. The date of my first episode here at the Lex Vegas show over here at Red Line Radio, man. You know, I've gained some family and some friends, man. I done lost some friends and some people I consider family, man. To sum it all up, it's been a lot of.
I didn't put in so much pain. The money, not the fame. They say I'm acting strange. All of my friends are not the same. That's why I'm putting in this pain. Cause people around me, they change. Wanna rain on my parade, but I know I'm on my way. So it's gonna be okay. Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to Detroit Barbie, man, on that one, man. I love that track, man. Shout out to the homegirl, man. You know, we've been through a whole lot of ups and downs, man. Mostly up. But when it was down, it was down. It was down, man. But me, Tim, Dave, the corner guy, and everyone else who has ever been a part of the show proved since day one that
Comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my eyes, I'ma rip this shit, till my bones pull out, till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my eyes, I'ma rip this shit, till my bones pull out.
along the way, man, I gained a few haters, man, admirers, if you will. You know, bitch niggas, you know, copying my shit, you know, and when that don't work, then they try to tear my shit down, man. Oh, female having energy ass motherfuckers, man. That shit is hilarious, man. You know, my thing is, I make it known that I don't rock with y'all, man. You know, I've said it to your face. I've said it on social media, man. I don't really know how else to say it, but
I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you.
That's for a motherfucker like Burner. You know what I'm saying?
You little dumb ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you.
That's for a motherfucker like Craig. You know what
I
I'm
got a
saying?
million trillion things I'd rather fucking do
A lot of motherfucking things I don't
than to
fuck
be
with.
fucking with you. Little stupid ass.
Oh, stupid ass bitch. Oh, my fault. We going on. All right, man.
Bitch, I don't give up.
Cause see, I gave you motherfuckers, I gave you chances, man. You know what I'm saying? To shut the fuck up. You know, but you dudes are so infatuated with me that my name just keep coming out your mouth, man. You know, now I'm at your neck, man, relentlessly. And I'm telling you, I've told Tim, I've told the corner, I am not the bigger person, man. I hold grudges, man. Once it's fuck you, it's always gonna be fuck you, man. And it's your fault. You had the chance to shut the fuck up, man, and learn something. Instead, you wanted the throne, man. But these shoes, man, they don't fit you, bro. So instead of trying to be me,
Nigga, you should salute me. 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 I show you what it's all about. Nigga, you should salute me.
but you won't. You ain't smart enough to, man. You ain't smart enough for all that. You know, so you're gonna keep pretending, you know, to be me and shit, man. Halloween coming up, you know what I'm saying? Get your to Las Vegas costumes together and shit, you know, little Lexx separately, you know what I mean? And just keep faking it, you know what I mean? You know, because there's one Detroit classic, man. It's one track that perfectly sums it up for y'all, man.
There ain't no future in your front. I never got caught with a kilo, and if you ever do, yo, will never be with me, yo. Serving in the Cherokee, or maybe it's a Geo. Black on black Ben, so we'll get it up for me, yo. Never have to.
AKA the prolific shit talker, man. Talking shit for the last time on Redline Radio, man. You can call him.
Mr. AKA.
Cause I'm in the building, baby. Big little bro. Buck, you good? How you feeling?
I'm excellent, man. And I think I'm always the bigger person.
I am never the bigger person. I don't give a fuck if you weigh 105 pounds. I'm not the bigger person. Then fuck you. Okay? I am not the man. Moving on. Corner Gods, you good? All right, man. I see y'all all in the comments, man. Dave, I see you. Asia Hill, Justin, man. Shout out to the boy Justin talking about balls, man.
JG.
Holla at your boy, man. Demeanor Martin, I see you. Maria, I see you. Man, they in the building, man. They rocking with us tonight for the last episode over here at Redline. Corner God, how you feeling? I thought he was asleep for a second. He hesitated like a motherfucker. He did. Antoinette, I see you. All right. So let's get one final Redline shout out to our sponsors, man. One last time. The Sudsy We So Company.
Sudsy We.
He had to put a little extra in it tonight, man. All right, Mark Christie, you know I love you, baby. All right, y'all see him. He in the building for the last time. Lil Lexx, he in the building. He got his hoes with him. All right, he is here courtesy of CIA Customs, man. All right, shout out to the boy Denver Morales, man. All right, shout out to Wave Runner Clothing Line, the boy Waverly West. All right, and of course, shout out to the Old World Tavern, man. Shout out to all of them over there, Mike, Tavy, all of them. All right, DJ Ace, you know, and everybody, and a big shout out also to the Tire Shop and the boy Jason Wainwright, all right, who has been a big supporter of the Las Vegas show, of the Up and Smoke events, and of course my brand itself, man. Got to shout out the boy Jason, man, and everybody else who's rocked with us, man, since day one, man. Now I'm gonna throw a little announcements out there. Y'all know how I get, ain't nothing changed just because it's the last day here. You know, speaking of Old World, man, we got our next unapologetically funny comedy showcase. It takes place Saturday, September the 28th. I got Ebony Timberlake hosting that joint. I got Columbus, Ohio's own Funny Got Fish coming through. I got Youngstown, Ohio's I Holla coming through. And Cleveland's own Smiley and Ratchet P gonna be in the building, man. Got a dope lineup for y'all, man. All right, showtime is 8 p.m. As always, there's no cover charge for Unapologetic, man. Shout out again to the Old World Tavern, Mike Tavy, DJ Ace, and all them, man. Make sure that y'all are in the building on September 28th. All right? And do not forget, man, next Friday, September the 20th, we go up and smoke. All right, Cleveland's premier. Don't confuse me with the bullshit. Cleveland's premier 420 friendly comedy event, man. All right, I'm bringing an all-female lineup with me, the lounges, man. You know what I'm saying? Never been done there. Couldn't have been done there unless Las Vegas did it. All-female lineup, man. I'm going to talk my shit tonight. Man. I got LOL Brielle hosting that joint. I got Key Silly, man, who's on fire right now. You know, I got North Carolina Zone, Kayla Candy coming through, Ebony Timberlake, and the red hot Miss CJ Star. They all gonna be in the building, man. I'm giving the first 25 through the door a free pre-roll, man. I'm raffling off a whole ounce, man. Who does that? Lexx does. I wasn't even gonna give a chance. Lexx does it. All right? You gonna talk your shit tonight, man. I got Eye Candy. She gonna be behind the bar, man. And Honey Bell's Catering will be in the building, man. You never know who's gonna pop up, man. I heard some of my Atlanta people, some of my Detroit people supposed to be pulling up, man. So it's definitely going to be a party, man. You know, speaking of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy Sterl. Shout out to my boy Big Mate, man. Heard he going through some things, man. Mate, we fucking with you, man. Holla at your boy, man. All right. Back to Up in Smoke, man. It's definitely going to be a party. As always, Up in Smoke is sponsored by Jason Wainwright and the Tire Shop, man. All right. Shout out to Jason, man. He hooked me up he linked me with the Detroit players, man, and they've been showing me some love in the city ever since, man. Jason got some things going on the underground that we ain't know about. He didn't hook me up, man. Dude got some. We'll talk about that later. We ain't gonna put your business all out in the street, Jay. All right. And speaking of love in the city, man, September the 21st. That city is going to be Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, man. Comedy Over Cancer, an event dedicated to the memory of Angel Brown at CC's Bar and Grill, man. King Hugh is going to be hosting that joint. Myself, Mr. AKA, I'm going to be hitting the stage along with Kayla Candy, Ahala, Marcus Martin, and Big Chevy Terrell, man. That's a hell of a lineup we got for y'all, man. Make sure y'all are in the building if you can in Beaver Falls, man. We're going to see y'all on the 21st, man. Buck, you got anything?
I don't even know. Well, you know, the 14th.
The clouds.
14th, we be at the
Near West Theater.
Yeah, Near West Theater. Yeah.
All right, shout out to the boy, Mr. Sean, man. He got the Comedy Slam Fest Columbus edition. Sister Lewis on that joint. The boy Namit, Nefarious, and Jay Brock.
Yep.
All right. He bringing the Columbus lineup to Cleveland, man. Make sure you're at the Near West Theater if you got tickets to that joint, man. I heard they still available for the next day or so. All right. That's all you got?
Last Wednesday of the month, we're gonna be up at Vices.
Talk that shit.
Me, CJ, up at Vices. I might be the featured comedian that night.
Okay.
But I also DJ. We're gonna do the thing. Y'all should come up. Free show.
There you go, man. You cannot say that there's nothing to do in the city, man. You can't even use the excuse that you ain't got no money, man. There's free events going on, free dope events where we bringing you dope comedians, music, dancing. And man, just get your ass out there. Stop making excuses,
bring your ass,
man. Bring your ass. All right. But since we ain't got nothing else to shout out, I guess we can get to our guest tonight, man. Our final guest on Redline Radio, man. Now, this is my motherfucking brother, man. He's a brother to me, man. We first met, I say, like 2008, 2009. You know, and we immediately vibe, man. We've been rocking with each other ever since, man. He's a hip hop artist. He's a content creator. He's a show host. He's the host of Club Pizzle, among others. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? One of the busiest men in media. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My biological stepbrother. They call him Don P.
Oh, yeah.
He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait for the whole year.
Biological stepbrother. Crazy.
If you never knew, me and Don were supposed to drop an album together back in the day called The Biological Stepbrothers. And some things happened, some label issues happened. I ended up leaving the label, and that was that.
Yeah.
All right, but Pizzle, man. First off, welcome to the show.
Thank
man.
you. Finally, you've been here how long? And this is my first solo appearance here. I've always come, and there's always been other people with me. We did the tag team championships, winning trivia shit, and then it was another time where I came with Wave and Tino. I finally get my solo shine.
That nigga been holding that back.
I said that on my show yesterday.
What's your point, man? Do you have a point, man? Are you approaching that point? We only got an hour, man. Point get to the point. All right, we'll move on.
Point is, I'm happy to be here.
For those who might be unfamiliar with Don P, man, tell them a little bit about yourself, man. Who is Don P?
Don P, I am a retired, semi-retired rapper. Pod God. They call me Unc, but right now I'm leave that name to Shannon Sharp. So just call me Don, call me Pizzle. I am the host of Club Pizzle. That is every Thursday at 8 p.m. I do Pizzle's Picks Thursdays at 7. That is my weekly pick show. I also host Tuesday Night's Main Event, which is a wrestling show. That is Tuesday nights at 7. And I also co-host a show called Full Disclosure with myself and Jocelyn Brown. We will be back in October.
Okay, shout out to Jocelyn Brown. Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to, Fourth and Glam. You know, that's how we met them. Now you're the host of Club Pizzle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that was once broadcasted here at Redline.
Yes.
You know, explain Club Pizzle.
It's sports. I talk sports, local sports, Browns and Cavs for the most part, and any other big major sports story that might break through the week.
All right, Dave in the comments, he said this guy, man, he appreciates your time at Redline, man.
Shout out to Dave. Thank you. I appreciate you for having me for the year that you had me, man. I greatly appreciate that, Dave.
Okay. Now we didn't mention other shows outside of Club Pizzle.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with the Tuesday night's main event, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what brought that and what made you want to do another pod and specifically set it towards pro wrestling?
Because I am a huge fan of pro wrestling, and I tell people that as a kid, pro wrestling saved my life, because had I not discovered pro wrestling as a kid, my grandmother probably would have killed me. Because I was, according to them, I was a bad
Tell
kid.
me you wasn't wrestling, Grandma.
No, as a kid
let me find out this motherfucker's putting his grandma in the goddamn figure four and shit.
Absolutely not. I am my grandmother's favorite grandson. I'm the baby boy. Like, I'm loved. But when I was a kid, I was a little mischievous. I did, you do shit as a kid at 4, 5, 6 years old. You get into shit. You play in dirt. You push girls down on the sidewalk. You do little shit like that. So,
a kid was bad when he said mischievous.
I was mischievous. That's how they labeled this motherfucker. That's why it stuck with him. It stuck with him and shit. That's why he keeps saying this shit, because it stuck with him. He hated that word when he was little.
I hear those stories every time I get around my family. My mom and them tried to get me with all of this kid stories when they first met my wife, when we were dating at the time. And I warned her beforehand. I was like, when we get over here, they gonna bring out all of my little kid stories that I was telling you about. So
shout out to the wife, shout out to Sinar and all that. Shout out to Mrs. Pizzle. I was at the wedding, man.
Mrs. Pizzle.
Man.
We celebrated our 3-year wedding anniversary last Thursday.
Well, congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man.
I
got my bros in the building, man. So it's time to start having some fun, man.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's do a special final Redline edition of Stardom Bench 'em Cut 'em, man. This is where we're gonna find out a little bit about how Don think, man. And tonight's segment of Stardom Bench 'em Cut 'em is sponsored by People's Bar and Grill. And all I will leave you with that is soon you will understand. Keep that name in the back of your brain. People's Bar and Grill. I got a big announcement coming regarding the peoples.
They got good wings over there.
They got some of the best wings over there. Don P, man.
Let's get it.
Start them, bench them, cut them, man. The rules are very simple, man. I'm going to give you a category. I'm going to give you 3 choices from that category. From those choices, you will decide which one you will start, which one you will bench, which one you will cut. It's very simple. Now, this is all strictly your opinion, so you cannot be wrong, but you can and probably will be judged. Any questions? Good. Let's get started. All right. First off, category. Now, I got a few of them this week, man. I wanted to go out with a bang, man.
Let's do it.
All right, we got some fun this week. First off, our category is basketball movies. Tim, put them up. We got White Man Can't Jump.
Mm-hmm.
Above the Rim.
Mm-hmm.
Love and Basketball. Which one do you start? Which one do you bench? Which one do you cut?
That's all you got?
Oh, we just got started. Brother. We just got started.
I'm starting White Man Can't Jump. White
You
Man
starting
Can't
White
Jump.
Man? I was not expecting that.
I'm starting White Man Can't
Okay.
Jump. White Man Can't Jump is one of those, man. It got some of the illest one-liners. Wesley Snipes killed it in
I
that.
still love Gloria.
I do too. Love me some Rosa Perez.
we starting White Man Can't Jump. Who we benching? Who we cutting?
I'm benching above the rim.
You benching the bottom, so you cutting Love and Basketball.
Yeah, I'm cutting Love and Basketball.
I'm not mad at that. I was cutting Love and Basketball too, but I was starting above the rim. I was starting above the rim, and I was benching White Man Can't Jump. How you feel about that, Tim?
I'm cutting above the rim.
You cutting above? No. All right, so Tim has lost his privileges for the rest of the show. Okay.
First of all, above the rim was too traumatizing, nigga.
Tommy
Nutso falling off the roof
was like a superhero, man.
Hey, man, Tom Shepard dropped 35 and 1/2 in corduroys and thermals. And some checks.
And 90 degrees. And 90
He
degree
was
weather.
giving them work.
Facts. But it was so
like a superhero,
traumatizing.
man.
That movie was traumatizing.
So you cutting above the rim. So who you starting, who you benching?
White Man Can't Jump all day.
You starting White Man Can't Jump?
Absolutely.
And
I love that
And
movie.
you benching Love and Basketball.
Benching Love and
I think Nutso falling off the roof
'Cause
is
nigga-
what got him.
First off, I used the song on there like, you made a fool of me. Tell me why. Nigga, that's like on my everyday soundtrack. Nigga, I say that at least once a day.
Maybe you should stop.
I don't know, nigga. It's been working for me. It's been working for me.
Hey, man, do y'all realize how toxic Omar Epps was in that movie?
Man, that whole movie was toxic. Fuck that.
He did not give a shit about her at all.
Not at all.
He didn't care.
Double or nothing.
All right, so this next one we gonna see. The next one we gonna see. Okay, next category number 2. ATL trap rappers. Your choices are Gucci, Future, T.I. Who do you start? Who do you bench? Who do you cut? And we're gonna come back to this a little bit later in the show because there's something else I want to talk about with the ATL trap rappers. But for start them, bench them, cut them. Who do you start? Who do you bench? Who do you cut?
I'm gonna start T.I.
You gonna start Tip? All right.
I listen to out of these 3. I listen to T.I. I've listened to more T.I. than the other 2.
Okay. So we starting T.I. Who you benching? Who you cutting?
I'm benching Gucci.
You benching Gucci, you cutting Future.
And I'm cutting Future.
I ain't mad at that. 'Cause y'all know I don't like Future no way. So
And it's either
I'm
and
good
that
with
could have
No,
went
no, it wouldn't.
like either way it go. I was
Future.
starting T.I. like Gucci and Future.
They can go
This is
either
the
one.
one. Like,
But I'm
they
not
wasn't
a fan
starting.
of Future at all. So he was
He
getting
got
cut
some.
off.
He got a couple slaps that I rock with.
Everybody got a couple songs. I mean, shit. Tim, who you starting? Who you benching? Who you cutting?
Starting T.I.,
Starting Tip,
cutting Gucci,
cutting Gucci.
cutting Future. No. I'll bench Future.
Bench Future and cutting Gucci.
Gucci ain't done enough for me.
Gucci just don't do it for you. I get it.
You wasn't in the clubs when we was in the club.
No,
Gucci
nigga,
was out there, boy.
I couldn't
Tim
fit.
was married
nigga.
around that time.
Oh yeah, you wasn't outside, so you was in house. You had
Cuzzo, who you starting? Who you benching? Who you cutting?
he benching all of them.
You starting Gucci?
No,
You starting Gucci? Okay.
Future, he got it. Go.
Future getting everybody
Cutting
cutting Future. Everybody cutting Future. So you benching Tip.
Yeah.
All right. You agree with that? She ain't paying no attention.
She playing Candy Crush.
Right. You agree? Never mind. No, you weren't even paying no attention. Never mind.
Yeah.
Moving on. Don.
Let's get it.
Now this one I did especially for you.
Here we go.
If you could have a podcast with either one of these three, who you starting, who you benching, who you cutting, your choices are Stephen A. Patty Mac. Club Shay Shay. If you could have a podcast with any one of these three, who you starting, who you benching, who you cutting?
Why didn't you start with this one? Because the first two was kind of breezy.
I know what I'm doing.
He said that's all you got?
Because I'm me. Right.
Started.
That's all
That's
you got?
because I'm me, motherfucker. Okay? Know what the fuck I'm doing. Who you starting, who you benching, who you cutting?
Honestly, I'm starting McAfee here.
I'm with you. I love Pat McAfee. I did not like him when he first came on the scene. I thought he was too over the top. I fucking love Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee, me and Pat McAfee, I think I would do an award-winning top-rated pod with any of these three here. But me and Pat McAfee has set the world on fire.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. I fuck with Patty Mac. All right, so who you starting Patty Mac? So who you benching, who you cutting?
It's tough.
That's all you got?
It's tough.
That's all you got?
No, it's tough. But I'm benching Shannon.
You cutting Stephen A?
I'm cutting Stephen A. Even though Stephen A is one of the reasons why I do what I do. It's just with these three, he would be the third one there.
So what you think about Shannon Sharp's sex tape?
Hey, he was fucking. It is what it is. He was fucking. Like,
but see, my thing is like, why do people get upset with sex tapes? Like when you record the shit, like when you record shit, there is a chance the shit is going to make it on the internet somehow, some way.
I think with him, he's embarrassed just because he is a private dude. Like Shannon, like you really don't.
Then why was you recording shit?
He did this shit on purpose.
I don't think he did it on purpose.
And how did you go? You know how hard you went Instagram live during the shit. You know how hard it is to go live. When you go live, you gotta hit that
iPhone,
shit.
listen,
They ask you like 3 fucking times if you really want to go live. Like you gotta hit the button like 3-4 fucking times. Like, are you ready? Is this ready? Like you gotta hit. So how did you go Instagram live while you was fucking?
I think he had his phone. He was on Instagram before he got in it with Michelle.
that was a Michelle.
He got with Michelle. But like I said, he had an iPhone. Like y'all with your iPhone, these iPhones do whatever the hell they want to do. I'm always stick with my Android. These iPhones do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Siri, expose me on Instagram.
Siri's antennas was up.
See, because Siri for the street. She listen to anybody.
Hold on, relax, guys. Y'all setting my Siri off. Quit.
You better leave her in the car.
Now, here's a theory that I heard that kind of makes a little sense. Do you think that Shannon Sharp did this on purpose because he's looked at as a zesty individual?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think he put that out there? Y'all think I'm zesty? Y'all think I'm fucking with guys and shit? Let me put it out there that I'm fucking with female.
No.
You don't think so?
Still think he's zesty.
I don't think he give a fuck, honestly, about that. That's just me though.
He might not. I don't know. I don't watch enough of his podcast to get a feel for him, so to speak.
It's not the podcast.
I watched certain episodes. Of course, I watched the Cat Williams shit. I watched the who the fuck else? I've watched the Monique one. I watched a couple of them, but I don't watch
Wayans ones
it.
was dope. You got to watch the one with
I'm
Marlon Wayans.
I'm not a Marlon Wayans fan. I think he's corny as shit. So, but
that's a good. The Marlon Wayans one was good. The one with him and Godfrey was great.
Okay.
The Tommy Davidson one was good. Like
I didn't even know that he had Tommy Davidson or Godfrey on
like he
show.
Does great interviews.
Okay.
He does great.
Like I said, I'm not knocking the dude. I'm just not a fan.
So
I've seen certain ones. All right. So I got one more for you.
I'm cutting McAfee, by the way.
Yeah,
cutting Pat?
You can't cut
Cutting
Pat.
Pat.
That's because he don't know Pat. That's all that is.
Hey, Pat,
he don't know Pat like we know Pat.
Hey,
I
any
guess.
dude that can get on ESPN at high noon and curse like a sailor and get away with it,
And call Called
Called
Caitlyn
Kayla Clark a
bitch.
white bitch.
She called her a white bitch and got away with it.
I ain't see all that. That's wild.
Pat McAfee called Caitlyn Clark a white bitch and got away with it. All he had to do was say sorry. My bad.
I don't even think he said sorry. He didn't say sorry.
He apologized. He apologized
in his own little way.
So the last one, the last stardom bitch of cut him here at Redline Radio. What up, Mama Dink?
Mama.
This one.
Mama.
Biopics.
I love you.
Your choices are All Eyes on Me, Straight Outta Compton, The New Edition story.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, you know I was gonna put that on there. You know I was gonna put that.
Look,
which one you starting? Which one you benching? Which one you cutting?
I'm gonna start off with the one I'm cutting. I'm cutting All Eyes on Me.
You cutting All Eyes on Me?
All Eyes on Me is the worst biopic that I've ever seen.
Michael Jackson
in my life.
Yeah, that Michael Jackson.
Flex Washington.
That
Lifetime
bad.
shit, man.
That was bad. That was so
but
bad.
the All Eyes on Me one.
All right, so All Eyes on Me get cut off right.
Gone.
All right,
and it was cut when was Tia Tamera, whatever her ex-husband, that motherfucker said, "I'm gonna bite your motherfucking nose." I was done with that movie at that time. Like, man, I know Haitian Jack didn't tell nobody they was gonna bite. He was gonna bite their nose off. But I'm starting Straight Outta Compton. Straight Outta Compton is just, to me, it's up there as far as biopics. And the New Edition one, I'm gonna have to bench.
Okay. I'm not with that one, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the boy Don P in the building. All right, man, hit that share button, man. Tell a friend, man. Just make sure you hit that shit, man. Now, we just had the first presidential debate between Harris and Trump. Now, y'all know I don't get real political on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? But
you brought me up here for this?
Who you vote for? Oh, absolutely. Who you vote for, so you vote for, man. But there's some things going on around the election that have definitely caught my attention, man, and we gotta holler about, man. I cannot make this shit up if I tried. All right. There is a brothel in Philadelphia.
Nigga, what?
There's a brothel in Philadelphia.
Where they eating cats?
No.
There's probably some cats in your
name. Yeah. All this week, they are offering what they are naming the Horny Harris package and the Dumb Donald package. Now, hold on. These are the times we live in. Hey. The Horny Harris package is 50% off an hour of attention with any woman of color. The Dumb Donald package is 50% off Caucasian women only.
Get the fuck out of here.
Here's some more wild shit. For $1,500, you can watch a Trump lookalike and a Harris lookalike get it on.
I could do
$1,500 to watch.
$1,500 to watch in front of it. Like, you would be sitting in the room while Donald Trump and Kamala Harris get it on.
To watch is crazy.
You can do that for $9.99 on OnlyFans.
You can do that shit. You can do that shit with free on Pornhub. Shit, fuck it.
I don't need them right in front of me.
Hold on. This might. Now, we brought this one up a little bit on the show a couple months ago or whatever, but it gets better because
it gets better.
The Chicken Ranch brothel in Las Vegas held a presidential debate horny watch party.
So they was fucking while they was debating.
They were fucking while they were debating.
I mean, that ain't bad.
Attendees entered and won drawings for each time Harris said the word black and each time Trump avoided answering a direct question.
Oh, so when Trump was talking, they was fucking.
They was fucking. When Trump was talking, everybody was just getting it in.
Because he didn't answer nothing.
Not a damn thing. They asked that motherfucker's name. I'm glad you said that.
They was like, Trump, what do you think about global warming? He was like, they're eating cats in Springfield. Like, what the fuck? Ask you about global warming. Fuck.
Tim, you going to the horny debate?
Fuck no.
You ain't going to the horny debate.
If I want a horny debate, I just call my girl.
Cuz you ain't going to the horny debate, man? I got a doctor's appointment. Shit, a lot of them motherfuckers gonna need doctor's appointments after that shit, man. Shit. Oh man, moving the fuck on, man. Moving the fuck. The horny debate. The watch party, the horny, the debate,
horny watch
party. These are the times we live in, man.
That's white people shit, ain't it? White people
you know,
did that.
Definitely some white people.
The
shit.
Chicken Ranch in Vegas.
The Chicken Ranch.
I would ask what happened to the Bunny Ranch, but Dennis Hoff passed away, so I know what happened to the Bunny Ranch.
Skip over Biden wearing the Trump hat.
I don't even want to talk about that.
We ain't even gonna talk about Biden, period. Like, Biden need to sit his ass down. Like, okay, motherfucking Kamala got the wheel now. Go ahead and let her ride, bruh. Sit your ass down. We ain't paying attention to nothing Biden doing from here on out. Okay?
He ain't doing shit but sleep.
But they have a picture of him. He showed up to some type of
I saw that bullshit
rally or something, and he put on a Trump hat. And he says it was to show unity.
So did Kanye West, so what the fuck?
Hey, moving on. Our boy Kendrick, man. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
How do we feel about him in the Super Bowl halftime show?
I'm with it.
In New Orleans.
I'm with it.
Home of
I'm
Lil
with
Wayne.
it. I'm with it.
I'm absolutely with it. But how do we feel about Lil Wayne not being involved in New Orleans for the Super Bowl?
Well, we never said he wasn't going to be involved.
He can't be involved.
I don't care.
No, he can't be involved. I'm gonna tell you what, you can't bring out Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne has a brotherhood relationship with Drake.
Yeah, he has
who
his
you are
loyalty.
already beefing with. That was when Biggie jumped on the track with Jay-Z and all of a sudden Tupac said, fuck Jay-Z. That's how that shit goes down. You can't bring out Lil Wayne because you're gonna stress that relationship unless Lil Wayne say fuck Drake.
Well,
I think
Kendrick is already on the track with Wayne after the beef has been announced. Like, yeah, it wasn't at the heat of the
that
beef.
Shit was recorded way back when.
They
Kendrick
have
and Drake
songs together.
Kendrick and Drake got songs together.
Poetic Justice is a slap.
You know, but that's so. But so if Lil Wayne, what happens if Kendrick is? Because you got like basically another 6 months before this goes down. What happens if Kendrick? And it could happen. We were talking about how people love the bad guy. What happens if Kendrick gets booed?
He's not going. I'm gonna tell you why he's not gonna get booed. Because I'm gonna tell you why he's not gonna get booed. Because the Super Bowl rarely has people that are from the actual city that are gonna be in the building.
I think the last person was Dre, though.
Ain't nobody from the fucking Magnolia Projects gonna be in the fucking Superdome for Super Bowl Sunday. Do you know how much Super Bowl tickets is? It's more than what them motherfuckers pay for rent in a year.
Yeah, it might be true. It might be true. So if we can't feature Wayne as a guest, you know, due to his affiliation with Drake, you know, who can we say Kendrick will bring out for the Super Bowl? Like, and if you're talking about like, let's start with New Orleans rappers first, because the only ones I can think of is either you're bringing out No Limit,
hell no,
or you're bringing out Kevin Gates.
Hell no,
those are only the only other New Orleans rappers.
Look,
who else can you bring out?
Ain't nobody from New Orleans or Louisiana gonna be on that shit. Hurricane Chris, stay the fuck at home. Kevin Gates, stay the fuck at home. Boosie Badass,
Boosie gonna be there.
Fuck at home. Lil Webby, all them niggas
They might
can
not
stay
even let
home.
Boosie in the stadium.
All them niggas can stay home.
Everywhere Boosie go, he causes trouble.
Just go somewhere
They might not
else.
even let that motherfucker in the stadium.
Just go somewhere else, because ain't none of them niggas gonna be there. Or
and that's my point. Like Dub said, they announced that shit super early. Like that shit is 6 months away. Like and you got, so now Kendrick got to keep up this popularity, because that's the only reason that you're there, because you're the most popular musician on the planet right now, next to Taylor Swift. It was one of you. It was one of you two.
They should have picked her.
They should have.
They should have just gone. Let her go and do it, because eventually she is going to do the Super Bowl at some point in her career.
That's true. But who would you say he can bring out besides? So you said no. You said no limit. No. So no New Orleans.
Nobody from fucking New Orleans.
So who do you think would be Kendrick's guest?
If he's bringing out anybody, just thinking of like his possible song list, he might do one of them joints off Black Panther. So SZA might pop up. That's the first name. Like that song is highly popular. That soundtrack is highly popular. It's crazy, the fucking Black Panther soundtrack. Like the shit is huge. I don't think that the whole black hippie Schoolboy Q, Absol, and J Rock. I don't think
don't nobody know them.
I don't think
like
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Wait, let me get there.
Schoolboy,
I'm getting there. Let me land.
Nigga, you only got an hour. Nigga,
Let me land.
slow ass.
I don't think any of those guys. I don't think the Black Hippie Reunion would mean as much there to anybody except for us.
Know him.
Except for us.
You gotta be a true hip hop fan to know who Schoolboy Q can walk through the stadium and half the motherfuckers
a lot of people won't know who he is.
He
Same with J Rock. Same with Absol.
You know,
sure.
they're not now. If he's not a J. Cole, he's not a motherfucker that is highly visible. So that's what I'm saying. Like, who do you bring? Like, and you already had the West Coast on there. You might can bring Snoop back up.
Drake
you might
come
can
out
bring
there.
Dre and Snoop back up, but
You can bring Sir.
bring who?
This dude named Sir.
Yeah, sir might go.
Sir can get there. But honestly, Kendrick can do the whole halftime show by himself.
He could.
Just don't do nothing like us 8 times in a row.
He gonna do it once.
I don't think. You know what? I don't think he's gonna do it at all.
Pop-up shit, man.
I don't think he's gonna do it at all.
I think he got to.
I don't think
he might be dropping an album in between it.
It ain't no might be.
Not
That's
like
happening.
Not like us got him the Super Bowl gig. You know, they're pretty much gonna force him to do that song.
It's too disrespectful though. Like you can't do that at the Super Bowl.
But you can if you don't do the lyrics. He can go out there and do his little walk.
They might
you can go out there. You go
Wait.
out there. Think about this. You go and get the Atlanta Clark A&T band to come do Not Like Us.
No, or he's in New Orleans.
That'd
New
be
Orleans
hard.
is famous for their second lines. I could see a second line band doing Not Like Us.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
then I'm gonna be up doing my
have a
little
band,
I'm gonna
you
be in
have-
my living room, crib
You
walking,
bring
screaming
the
OVO.
Jabberwockies. They come out dancing to that shit, doing all that shit.
He might bring out.
I'm saying you have to do the song. Now you might not do the lyrics. You might not be A minor and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But that song is going to be incorporated. It got to because that's what got you the gig.
He can do it without it. He has the catalog to do it without it.
And they're gonna be talking about like when Bone didn't do first of the month at fucking verses. They're gonna be talking about it. They're gonna be still talking about that shit. What the fuck was wrong with you?
There's only black people that complain about shit like that.
They're not gonna let him say pedo on national TV. Well, there you go. You got a point.
They may.
As I said,
he don't say that in the song.
I kind of think he alludes to the song. They play the beat and they do something to the song.
He might.
I don't think that he actually raps the song.
They might. That could be the perfect intro. The second line coming out. I mean, people get that crib walk on and then he go right into his other shit. But he can do that without it. I'm honestly not expecting him to do not like
whatever he drop in between, it's gonna be crazy.
It might be. It might be. So
the album is going to happen. Usher did it last year. Usher, I'm guaranteeing. I'm gonna just throw this guarantee out, and y'all can save the file. I'm gonna save the file, and when I'm right, y'all know I'm gonna do it.
It's on live,
y'all know I'm gonna do what I do. If the album doesn't drop as soon as he gets off the stage at the Super Bowl, that album is dropping that following Friday.
I think it's dropping before Super Bowl.
Could be,
maybe not.
But that Kendrick album is happening. It's coming. All of this stuff.
See, I'm not a Kendrick fan, so I don't even follow the guy like that. But I just know what
the way
he got going on.
You know what? Nobody knows what he has
Listen
going
to a
on.
Kendrick record sound like you listening to 6 motherfuckers rapping to the same goddamn beat. It's just him.
Some songs, some joints. But the thing with Kendrick, you never know what he's doing until he does it. Like he's one of them. Like he don't do a lot of social media. He don't do interviews. Go look at his last 4 tweets. It was the 3 Drake diss songs and the announcement for the fucking Super Bowl.
3 Drake diss songs.
It was.
All right, so look, sticking to Southern hip hop, man. Last week, Complex Magazine. They put out their new list. And y'all know I'm always on these lists, man. I'll be discussing these lists. But this one, saying we were talking about it earlier when we were doing Start 'em, Bench 'em, Cut 'em. We're gonna bring Complex Magazine put out their top 50 Atlanta rappers. Now I'm not gonna go through the whole 50, of course.
What's the top 5?
I went through I got the top 10 actually, and then I put like notable names as far as where they were ranked in this top 50 because some of them I don't know. But we're gonna start. I usually start with 10, but I'm gonna start at number 1 because it's somebody that I don't agree with, and I've said this publicly on the show, and that's Andre 3000. They say Andre 3000 is the greatest ever Atlanta rapper.
I mean, lyrically,
I don't
it's
think
not a
he's
competition.
done enough. I just don't think he's done enough to warrant being the top guy.
Enough as a solo artist, or
Yes.
just enough?
Just
period?
enough,
'Cause
period.
Lyrically, it's no
yes.
competition.
Lyrically, yes, but I'm talking about the body of work, period.
Who
You know, as
who
far
else
as-
is on the list before
So number 2 is another one that I don't like, and I definitely don't think he should be ranked this high. But number 2, greatest of all time in Atlanta, Future. They got Future at number 2.
Let's go. What's 3?
T.I. number 3. Gucci 4. Jeezy 5. Another one. Number 6 is somebody that I don't think has enough body of work to be ranked that high anyway, but whatever. Number 6 is Young Thug.
That's interesting.
7, Ludacris.
Should have been higher.
8 is Big Boy. 9 is 2 Chainz. 10 is Little Baby.
The person who made this list, or the people who made this list, have to be young.
Maybe so.
Yeah,
They
what's
have
the
to
notable higher up?
Did you get the criteria?
It didn't have the criteria. They
didn't
just
have the
dropped.
criteria.
They literally just dropped the list like I think this morning.
I mean,
Okay, so
that's
it
a
didn't
strong 10. The cool thing about lists, and I always say this, the cool thing about lists is we can always make our own list.
You can, but it's like the ones that didn't make the top 10, and there's some like I said, I just kind of bounced around certain numbers, but right outside of the top 10 was number 11, who I think is another one that shouldn't be that high. 21 Savage. 21 Savage is ranked. 21 Savage is ranked ahead of Killer Mike.
He's hit or miss. Killer Mike should be in the top 5.
Yeah. That's my point. Okay, so Killer Mike was ranked 14th. I'm sorry. Who? Here's interesting enough, and I want to talk about this number. But Killer Mike was 14. 13 was Offset. With Quavo being 15 and Takeoff being 19.
I mean, Offset is the better of the 3.
See, I always thought that Takeoff was the better of the 3. I always thought that Takeoff was the better of the 3, and they got him ranked at 19th with Quavo 15.
They should have just
Offset at 13.
What they should have did with this was like Outkast should have just been together, and that's number 1. Dead ass.
Said who made that BS?
They should have put them two together because that's number 1. Because if Andre is 1 and Big Boy was ranked where?
8.
He should be 2.
They're not that far apart from each other.
They should be 1 and 2.
They're not that far apart. Like,
Or just number 1, period.
it should be them two. Honestly, them two should be 1, 2. With Luda, T.I., and Killer Mike rounding out the top 5.
17.
See how easy I just did that? That's 17. Why I love this.
I don't know if I can roll with 17. Being that I like his music, but as a rapper and being the greatest of all time, 17 was Jermaine Dupri.
No.
Jermaine Dupri was ranked ahead of Takeoff, Gunner.
Jermaine Dupri will be 50 or 100, however, whatever
he was,
the list.
He was ranked 17. Gunner, who I'm not real familiar with Gunner's music.
I fuck with Gunner.
But Gunner was ranked 20th.
Gunner is fire.
Lotto was 25th. Who was ahead of Soulja Boy, who was 28th.
I thought Soulja Boy was from New Orleans, honestly. I didn't know he was from Atlanta. Where's Bow Wow on this list?
Bow Wow's not on the list.
That's fucking crazy.
Fuck Bow Wow.
Crazy.
You know I don't like Bow Wow. So
I know you don't like Bow Wow, but
Bow Wow wouldn't be on my Columbus list. Okay, fuck that nigga, man. Fuck you, Bow Wow.
Shout out to Partners in Crime. Shout out to PIC though.
Stand that motherfucker, man. That motherfucker. He wouldn't be on my so deaf list. That motherfucker wouldn't be on my list of motherfuckers under 5'2".
Now that's
fuck
hate. Now that's crazy.
I can't stand the motherfucker, man.
That's crazy.
So Soulja Boy 28th. Dro, who I thought should have been higher.
Dro should be at least in the top 15.
Definitely over the Jermaine Dupri.
He was 29th.
I'm putting Dro over all 3 of the Migos. Period. They're dead ass.
Migos.
Yeah, Dro.
And then it
nice.
just kind of got it was a lot of older guys, but then I jumped all the way. Scrappy, 44.
Scrappy should be higher.
Scrappy is 44, but you know who I think should be higher, but I know why because he doesn't have a body of work, even though I think he can outspit most of these motherfuckers. 48 for Saha the Prince.
I was about to say where's Saha. 48.
Saha. He should have been in the top 10.
His body of work isn't as high.
He don't have the body of work.
And he don't have mainstream.
Right.
This looks
has
more
Saha
like
even dropped a mainstream album. Yeah. He dropped a couple mixtapes and he dropped
I think No Dope on Sundays is
but
probably,
that was a mixtape though. That was a mixtape. But I think that's why he was so low is because he doesn't have that body of work that everybody got. But Saha
if you're talking lyrically, Sahag is ranked above a lot of these motherfuckers.
I mean, lyrically, Saha is probably top 5, if I'm gonna be honest about it.
And number 50, Lil Nas X.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Lil Nas X is ranked number 50.
As a rapper, like he
top.
does. I haven't heard him spit a bar. All of his songs, he's singing.
I mean, hey, that was list, but that was from Complex
Magazine. Okay.
All right.
You said that's enough. That's enough. Like you said Complex. So I understand why this list is put together the way it's put together.
Tim, while I get my head together for a second, man, talk to this man for a minute.
Pizzle. You done seen this show before. You done been here before.
Do I get?
Do I get?
Let's go. Let's talk. Let's go.
Listen, we love Mrs. Pizzle.
Mm-hmm.
She's
love
amazing.
y'all too. She love y'all too.
You know, I love
y'all
her
family.
Her seafood salad is like one of the greatest things ever. But for the next 2 minutes, you single as fuck.
Oh boy!
And if it was 2 celebrities that you can smash, who giving you that ass?
So no, I'm starting with Marsha Ambrosius. Y'all know how I feel about Marsha Ambrosius. I'm starting with Marsha. I'm starting with Marsha.
Late night, early morning.
I cannot wait until she announces her tour for a new album because we going. When I say we, that's me and the wife. We going.
So we got Marsha. Who else?
The second one is Halle Berry, man. I'm sorry. I got to go with Halle, man. Halle Berry is still fine. She pop up in my Instagram news feed every now and then, and she's still
your nudes feed. You got a nudes feed?
News feed, motherfucker.
Bad.
And she still look good. And she looked good in that new movie with her and Mark Wahlberg.
I thought you were saying Twitter when you said nudes feed.
Twitter. Listen, y'all. Listen, so from the beginning of the show tonight, man, we've rocked. We've said it many times. We mentioned many times that tonight is the final episode of the Lex Vegas show here at Redline Radio, man.
Aww.
That does not, hold on, there's no all, because that does not, however, mean that it's the final episode of the Lex Vegas show, man. After tonight, myself, Tim, we're going to be taking the rest of September. We're going to be off the air, man. But we're going to be off the air so we can rebrand and we can get settled in our new home, man. Yes, we have already found a new home for the show, man, which I'm not ready to crack your heads with yet. You know what I'm saying? But just know that we got some real good things coming up, man. But also, please understand, man, there is no beef with Redline Radio of any sort. There's nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? The owner of Redline Radio, Dave Wallachek, decided that he wanted to go off and do his own thing and, you know, focus on the things that he needs to focus on, which we are all, you know, happy for Dave and, you know, making sure that.
Salute to Dave, man. Shout out to Dave.
You know, Dave has provided a home for a lot of shows over the past few years since I've been here.
Including me.
Including Don Pizzle Show, Club Pizzle, including Tim Show. This is where I met Tim. All right, I met Tim here at Redline Radio before we became brothers, man. This is a place that we call home, and there was a time where, you know, people were counting us out, man. That they called it Deadline Radio because they wanted us to die, and sometimes I felt like I had Redline on my back, man. And we fucking ran with it, and we kept Redline going strong, man. We've had show after show after show come through, man. I can't even tell you how many shows have come and been a part of the Redline family, man. Shout out to them all. Justin George was in the comments.
JG.
Him and his boy Kyle. They had talking about balls. We had the boy Kevin Ford and Marquand. They had a show.
That guy Dub.
Professionals. The boy Dub. He had the Dub show,
culture.
part of the culture.
The culture, baby.
Of course, Dave, he had his shows. Lee Money, when he was here, he had the Money's Crazy Mind. So we had She Vibes. They came through.
Shout out to She Vibes. Shout out to the gals.
What up,
We had First and 15.
First and 15.
Who else had we had
Jin
so
Jin.
many shows, man. We had Jin Jin, she came through. We had
Jin
we had
Jin.
Medium Ratchet with Precious and Ebony Timberlake.
The TMI.
We had TMI. Shout out to the boy Brandon X.
The pregame.
We had the pregame. Man, it's been so how many? I know we missing some people. We had
Just Therapy with
we had
Sean
Just
Boy.
Therapy. We had a Church Boy. He
Church
had
Boy.
a show, man. Damn, we had a lot of fucking shows here, man. We had a whole lot of fun.
Sugar and Spice.
I forgot about Sugar and Spice, man.
Who's Sugar and Spice?
That was Lisa and
Oh, okay.
Lisa and
Lisa and yeah. Okay.
I think our feed froze.
Or
It's still up.
okay, it's just frozen on my screen. Yeah, it is what it is. But yes, man, definitely, man, it's been a great ride here. So I definitely got to thank everybody that's been a part of Redline Radio, up from management, from Dave, the owner, from Lisa Summers, the boy George, our producers. We had, of course, Tim Bucktu. We had Lee Money. We had Daryl Gus. We had Rob J. You know what I'm saying? My first ever episode of the Lex Vegas show here at Redline Radio, I told Rob J I was gonna slap the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying?
You always threatening people. Remember that time you threatened me over the hot sauce?
I'm still mad.
And he was ready
shit.
to kill me over hot sauce. So
I'm still mad at that shit.
Damn, he do always threaten it. Like if he don't threaten you, he don't like you.
Do I want to get?
Exactly.
Can I get my story in, or you got your
We ain't
thing?
got that kind of time.
We do.
Put it in the comments.
Remember when he tried to see he tried to throw me at the Odeon.
We ain't got that kind of time for that shit neither. All right. But like I said, we want to thank y'all. It's been 4 great years. Basically, everybody who's anybody in the city has come through and been a part of the Lex Vegas show, man. If it's a comic, if you've ever touched the stage, if you're an artist, an entertainer, we've had you as a guest on the Lex Vegas show, and I thank you for rocking with us for these last 4 years. It's definitely not the end. We back October 3rd. Me, Tim, Corner God, back with our shenanigans at our new home, man. But we just need a couple of weeks to move everything over. Lil Lex still gonna be there. I don't know if he's gonna bring his hoes or not, man. That's up to him.
Hey, I noticed. Look, they go to motorcycles.
There they go, because they think you next.
Hey,
right?
I noticed Lil Lex is a lot less greasy than before. He's always greasy, like
on that note, I want to thank
shit.
y'all. I want to thank our guest, Don P. I know
Thank
you're
you,
busy,
thank
dude,
you, thank you.
with your 8,000 pods. You motherfucker like a Jamaican when it comes to the pods and shit.
I'm the pod guy.
This motherfucker got one for every day of the week. All right. Thank
Not
all
yet.
of y'all that's been watching, man. Thank everybody that's been in the comments, man. It's been another one. And we're going to see y'all on the 3rd. Until then, hey, Corner God, do me a favor. Turn the lights on, man. Turn the lights on, man. I mean, we might as well go out with a bang, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to turn the light. Yeah, well, you know.
Motherfucker.
And we out, man. We're going to see y'all on the 3rd. Tim, fade us out.